All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another week of professional wrestling. My name is Oos Juice, and right next to me is JS Main. How are we doing this week, brother?
What's going on? Who's Juice?
And we're on the
What is
heel.
this? Episode 21?
We are episode 21 in, my man. We're four away from the big 25, dude.
Oh shit. All right, man. Well, what a
Yes,
week.
sir.
What a week of wrestling, my friend.
What a week and what a great pay-per-view we had tonight. We'll get into that, but let's start out about how our week started, man. We started off the week with Monday Night Raw, the first night of the 2023 WWE Draft, right?
Oh yeah, right. Let me get back at you on that one. Yep, we got the first picks. We got Rhea and Austin Theory first rounders.
Yep.
Rhea going to Raw, staying on Raw, and Austin Theory going to SmackDown.
Yep.
I'm glad that we're starting off the week, Oos, because this is all leading up to Backlash and the way how most of everything was predictable in the beginning. But that's what I was telling my bro. It's just how it played out. So we'll get there. But yeah, we had those picks. Oscar going to SmackDown as well. New Day on Raw. We got a whole bunch of picks. Pretty Deadly going to SmackDown. I kind of wanted him on Raw. Maybe start up something with Seth. But you know what? Seth on his own. He don't need nobody. He's doing his thing. World Heavyweight Champion, for sure, in my eyes, I see him right now. Just because of Backlash, and we'll get on Backlash. But from what I saw, I feel Seth Rollins for sure. World Heavyweight Champion.
Right. Oh, definitely, man. There's not too many people that you can pick from that brand that could represent that title really well. We could say Cody Rhodes, being that he was drafted to Raw too, but we already know Cody's main goal isn't to be the World Heavyweight Champion. He wants to be the WWE Champion, the one that Dusty never won. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, although it would seem fitting to give him the championship, a lot of people do kind of speculate that given whoever accepts this title would be the one that's playing second flute to Roman, because they supposedly had to make another title that Roman couldn't win, and that's not what Cody's going for. But out of all the candidates on Monday Night Raw, since this is going to be a Monday Night Raw title, Seth Rollins seems to be the guy that stands out amongst them all. You're absolutely right, bro.
What else did you think about Raw this past Monday?
From this past Monday, we also had Matt Riddle versus Jimmy Uso, and that match wasn't too bad. I mean, we got
Jimmy Uso
against Jimmy Uso, and we got to, this is the first time we got to really see Jimmy coming in to one-on-one action, and rarely do we ever get to see this, right? But
hey, I'm once again, I'm real glad that we're talking about this past week first, because yeah, I did put it on some good fucking notes. One of them, bro, for sure. Dominic Mysterio. I think there was. Where were they, bro? I don't know. Where were they? City-wise, state-wise, where were they? Because literally, Dom had the craziest reaction, bro. Like, it was like Vicky Guerrero level. I don't know if you remember that episode where it was Vicky Guerrero and Dolph Ziggler. I think it was maybe 2012, and they're just standing in the ring, and Vicky couldn't even talk. She couldn't talk. It was a Monday Night Raw. It was also when Dolph Ziggler, he didn't have the blonde hair. It was he shaved it. Like, he looked like Randy Orton. Everybody was making fun of him. But yeah, man, he had that Vicky Guerrero vibe. Like, he's already to that point where no one wants to hear him talk. And I don't know who said this. It was a legend, bro, that said, I think it was DDP. Yeah, DDP. He said that they should just keep letting them win. And no, they've been doing it. So no, he's that is right.
Right.
He has been winning, but he says that just keep him on that track, just to keep winning and to build that heat, keep on bringing it. But just like, damn, man, for basically someone that's green, bro, as that much. Fucking Dominic got it. I don't know if you agree with me, bro, but I've been telling you about Dominic. Even those times where you're just like, oh man, this guy's cringe. I don't know. I don't like him. This and that. Dominic is just, bro. I don't know what else to say, man. This guy.
You know, it's just somebody else has said it perfectly fine too. I don't know if it might have been Conan or there's another wrestling legend that spoke on the whole Dom Heat thing, and they talk about heels and how great it is to be a heel. You have two examples in young heels in both companies. You have MJF and you have Dom, and MJF as a heel, it's different because they still cheer him, they still like to see him, they love him. But Dom is that heel where you don't want to fucking see him. You know, he doesn't get the opportunity to speak on the mic. Like people really do hate this motherfucker, man. No one likes him, but that's what being a heel is about. And you're absolutely right. You continue to let him have all these wins, and you try to get the crowd to hate him even more because he's doing a phenomenal job as a heel. Nobody fucking likes him. He has that same. Remember when Roman beat Undertaker at WrestleMania, and the next night he came out on Monday Night Raw and was not allowed to speak on the mic whatsoever? I think it was
Right.
like about 5 to 6 minutes of
That was an
continuous
Undertaker heat right there on that
Undertaker heat.
WrestleMania. Yep.
Yeah, and
It was. I wouldn't say it was that bad, but yeah, you couldn't. He couldn't say a damn word. It was crazy, bro. And I feel it's gonna keep happening because the fans love to be a part of something. You know what I mean? I wish we can get to Backlash already because I was gonna talk about the fans, but real quick, we had Solo versus Seth Rollins.
yeah,
Oh, I also liked before that Cameron Grimes to SmackDown. Now that's
yeah.
gonna be something for sure. That's cool. Solo versus Seth Rollins. That was a great match,
Mhm.
but I knew something fishy was gonna happen.
We also had
Who Seth Rollins won, right? Yeah, Seth Rollins won with the curb stomp.
yep, we did.
So
We,
that was dope.
we also had the Miz TV segment with Shinsuke Nakamura, and Shinsuke Nakamura was telling him tiny balls in Japanese.
Oh yeah,
He's-
that was good. I like that.
it's good to see the way that they're bringing back Shinsuke Nakamura too, man. I think we had talked about it back in January when Shinsuke went over to Pro Wrestling Noah and the superstar treatment he had there, and we're talking about in that episode around that month how WWE should kind of bring him back and try to rebuild him the way he used to be, the king of strong style.
Yeah.
That's exactly what they're doing now. You know, they're reverting back to the Shinsuke that they hired back.
Well, also that too, bro. Once again, Backlash. We're gonna get on that. I'll talk about it now. That's what I'm saying. Like the humor and the promos and all that stuff, it's already there. Like this is old WWE. I don't know why they try to make it. I don't know how to say it. Like just on straight up. Like, oh, this is what I want. Kind of like this is how in the country this is how it is, so this is how I want it. Like you have to act this certain way. But now with Triple H doing whole creative, like if you're about this and you know what you're doing, he's gonna let you do it because who else knows but you? Who else knows your culture? Who else knows everything? And that's why, like right now, everything's spot on. Like the promos, everything's funny, everything's good. Man, I had to say it, bro. It's just that it's just like to another level. It's just like I'm gonna let Ray say what he wants to say because it's funny and he has this like slogans and all that stuff like he's just letting it fly with all the talent right now, especially Bad Bunny. You know, he had a lot of part in that.
Bad Bunny, hands down, is one of the greatest celebrity wrestling crossovers that has happened in the past decade, dude. I want to say almost of all time. Dude gets it, bro. But we'll get into SmackDown.
That's just there you go. I want to talk about SmackDown too because I had a lot of shit to say about it. But we'll just end it. I just gonna end mine with this in this Sheer going to Raw. Odyssey Jones going to Raw, and also Grayson Waller going to SmackDown.
That's
bro.
the one. Hey, that's the money. That's the one you were talking about,
wow.
Man.
I was happy with that one, bro. I was the first one to post that shit because I was like, I was like, hell yeah, bro. Grayson Waller, like, bro. you know, hey, don't sleep on Grayson, bro, because I'm
bro.
telling you, this guy has it.
If there's one guy that I know that's had the most confidence in Grayson Waller, I want to say if you revert back to the last 2 to 3 months of episodes, it's you, man. You're the only one that I know that fucking put so much investment into his stock about,
I'm
and you're
glad that
absolutely
I
fucking
get to
right,
share it
dude.
here.
No,
I'm
you're
glad to share it
absolutely
here.
right. Yeah, man. You're absolutely right, dude. He's fucking ready, like we've been saying. And you know what? You know what was
Yeah,
even
when I first
crazier?
saw him, bro, when I first saw him, because he had the boxer shorts and stuff, like, you know, of course you don't know too sure about someone, but I started looking into him and I was like, where did this guy come from? Obviously, the Indies. He was making himself already seem like something he wasn't, but
Right.
who's to say it's not gonna happen? But
Hey, bro.
yeah, I saw this guy in basketball fucking jerseys, and this dude's from Australia, and I saw his shit in the Indies, and I gotta say, no wonder NXT picked his ass up.
I don't
Oh,
know.
WWE, yeah.
I, you know what they did when they drafted him? Did you see his interview at the NXT arena? They fucking his interview. I forgot whoever was the person that was over there interviewing all the people that were getting drafted from NXT. He cut the most fucking heel promo. He's fucking hilarious. If you get the chance to watch it, this dude got it, man. He's at this point he was kind of wasting his
Oh, I
time.
think. Oh, yeah, and then I also saw a follow up to that one where he's actually telling the talent how to be. Like, just take it, bro. Like, you know, no one's gonna tell you what to do. Like, you have to do it. Like that. That was passionate as fuck, bro.
And there's
You'd love to see it. Like somebody, especially him. Like they think he's arrogant and this and that, and bro, to see him to really tell these fucking youngsters a thing or two, man, that's awesome. You love to
at,
see it.
at this point, if he wasn't gonna win that NXT title, it was about time they called him up. But great episode of Monday Night Raw. We rolled into the next night, man, at NXT. What are we thinking about the NXT episode, my brother?
I was It was crazy, man, because like I don't know what happened in the beginning. I probably didn't like it. That's why I didn't put it. But JC Jane and GG, there's a point where they busted open JC Jane, and I was like, what the hell happened? Like I didn't even see. I was probably like doing something. I was on my phone or writing notes or doing something, bro. But I just looked this one point. I just look at the screen at one point, and I'm just like, what the hell? JC Jane's all busted open. Did you catch that?
No, I didn't, bro. I didn't catch that. I tuned in and they had the Wesley and Charlie Dempsey match, but I missed
Oh, okay, but you know what I mean. Like you just
I
like
do
you're.
the
I'm
highlights.
not paying attention at one point, and I look and freaking JC Jane's all busted open. I don't know if it was a part of it. I don't know if she. I gotta check that shit out. But that's what I'm saying. I'm glad that you said let's start off the week because yeah, for real, let's start off the week because yeah, I have a lot to say about this shit.
No, I hear you.
Scripts and Axiom. You know,
Oh yeah.
Axiom. What's it?
Hey kid, yeah.
He unmasked. Now it's Reggie, so now it's gonna be Reggie.
Yeah, this whole time, I mean, we knew that it was Reggie, but it's about time they took that stupid ass mask off him, man. Scripps was a. I had so much when they first started calling it the Scripps character. I had so much thought and hype for this guy. Then I realized it was Reggie, but hey, it's all good, dude. But I want to get into that Wesley versus Drew Gulak match, man.
Oh yeah, that
The
was a great
NXT North
match, bro.
American Championship. It was a great match.
Hey, not only that, bro, but before that, Dragon Lee versus JD, JD McDonough.
Fuck,
That
fuck.
one was a great
Hey,
match too. But
there's another one that got drafted too. JD McDonough got drafted to Monday Night Raw.
Monday Night Raw.
Fucking punchable face, dude. I tell you.
But what were you saying, bro, about that fucking match? That was a great one for
It
real.
was a great match, and what you call it? But to see Wesley pin Drew Gulak, get a pinfall over Drew Gulak is crazy because Drew Gulak is one of the best technical wrestlers in wrestling today, and but to see Charlie Dempsey kind of somewhat develop his heel character even more at the end of the match, they held
And I like that it had meaning too. Like they had already had
the
him like as a mentor, so he beats him. That's good to see, man. At least like it's not just matches after matches. You
no.
grow exactly how you're saying, especially character. So that's awesome,
And
bro.
at the end of the match, when Tyler Bate actually came down to help Wesley. Tyler Bate held up the NXT North American title with Wesley and was eyeballing the North American Championship. So hopefully, I guess we're getting a Tyler Bate and a Wesley feud down the road for this NXT North American Championship, which is probably going to be a great match overall, dude.
Oh yeah, bro. Any Hartwell vacating that NXT title. So we got
Hey,
a huge brawl after that. And tournament coming up. Right? Is it a tournament
I
that they're
think it
gonna
is a
do or
tournament. Yeah. No,
something like that?
there was a shitload of people. The first two people that came out after she had left the ring with Dexter Loomis was Cora Jade and Tiffany Stratton. So I think those two might be the two front runners to actually go for the title next, man.
Yeah. Let's get on to AEW, bro.
Fucking
Orange Cassidy for the 800th time comes out first. There's a thing that Tony Khan has been doing all month, probably for 2 months straight, where Orange Cassidy comes out first, does his little match, and I thought it was a little match, but it's what is it, 4-on-4 tag match. So he comes out with him. It's him and what's this? The Adam Cole, Roger Strong, and some other dude.
It was the four.
Versus the Jericho Appreciation Society.
It was Adam Cole, Roderick Strong, Bandito, and Orange Cassidy.
Yeah, Bandito with the glasses going on.
I don't know. They turned that guy into a joke, dude.
Oh, seriously.
Bandito is a former ROH World Champion.
Yeah.
You know, fuck. I feel bad. I'm pretty sure he's kind of upset seeing how the Latinos are being represented in WWE right now, and that was kind of one of his things why he didn't want to go there. You know what I mean? He didn't want to fall in line with all the other Latino talent that.
Well, I don't know. Like they're doing pretty good over there in the LWO. I'll tell you that.
After tonight, which we'll get into.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, dude. We also had on that match. We also had Ricky Starks and Juice Robinson. I don't know if you saw earlier in the week the AEW had posted a little video on top of their Instagram story of Ricky Starks with Marty Scurll's theme song playing with his picture on Instagram.
Oh, so it's another because you were talking about this last week.
Yeah. So I mean, if they're gonna continue on with this Ricky Starks versus Juice Robinson, and Jay White, maybe they do a tag team match at All In at All In Wembley.
They're gonna bring them back in and do that. Yep.
We also had the Four Pillars tag team match. We had Darby Allin and Jungle Boy versus Sammy Guevara and MJ.
Yeah, that was actually the main event right there.
Yeah, dude. Like we said, or like we always talk about.
Speaking of that match, when it began, man, it was just so funny to me, man. I was just laughing because MJF comes out, bro, because he's already used to coming out already. And like the way he just flicked his gum and threw it in somebody's face. But like, not only that, like that's funny already, but to see the guy's reaction, like he wanted to jump off the rail, that fucking made me laugh. But not only this, bro, he gets that person's sign. I don't know if it's a plant, but he gets the person's sign, tears it and throws the sign, and it stays on the guy's face, and he has to push it out. I don't know why, but that fucking made me laugh hard, bro. I was like, shit. I don't care what the hell storyline's going on. It's goofy. I don't know. It doesn't make me laugh. It's cool, whatever. But that shit right there, oh my god, man.
With MJF, you can never know with MJF if it's a fucking plant or not, because do you remember that week with that lady when he took her tequila and dumped it on her?
And dumped it on the
apparently
kid
that wasn't a fucking plant, you know what I mean?
Yeah, so that's what I'm saying. But that one looks so real because he literally just he did it fast, he just tore it and threw it on the person's face, and that person had to throw it off of his face. But I was like, it was perfect. It slapped him on the face, bro. Oh my god. It was something you saw live. I wish I could have rewinded it.
I gotta.
That shit was funny, bro. Put the part where it was that match and just watch where MJF comes out. He throws a fucking sign in his face, and if you find it, put it on here so we can watch it.
Hold on.
That shit made me laugh, bro. Oh, I think it was when he was wrestling, bro.
Oh
Was
snap!
it? Yeah, I think it was the main event when he was wrestling. It was him and Sammy Guevara.
Wait, MJF. I gotta
Oh my god! Yeah, because I had that at I had that at the main event part because he came out in the beginning and then he came out at the end for that match, and that's when he did it because he was all fucking pissed off. Hit the
Oh
guy in
man,
the
I gotta
face.
fuck. I gotta find it. Well, when I do find it, I'll
Shit,
post it on the
man.
story.
You'll see, man. If you watch that episode, man, you're gonna be laughing your ass off.
I don't know if you've seen somebody had a sign. Somebody had a sign at the the AEW crowd that said MJF closes a fridge with his hips. Did you see that?
I haven't seen that one.
It's fucking stupid. Oh my goodness,
Let's
dude.
move on to SmackDown.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. Dude.
Huge pop for LWO because it's the first thing you see, and I love that Triple H is doing this now, or whoever's doing this right now. Is just that like don't put like a match like in the start of anything because it's gonna ruin it. I remember here, especially here in San Antonio, bro, that when you saw the first person, I don't care if it was Taka or if it was fucking Val Venus, they got the monster pop, like the rock pop. And I'm glad that they're doing it already with the first act, like the first match. So to see LWO come out first was nicely done with Triple H. Man, that was fucking awesome. You know, LWO went over big time in SmackDown, of course, Puerto Rico.
The best part about that was the way they opened up the episode too, because you know normally when they open up any SmackDown or Raw, they pan the audience to kind of show, but they had a fucking drone
going
fly in.
all over the ring, and I might forget, but that's the way it started at Backlash. The drone went into the stadium and the arena going. Oh, bro, it was crazy. Like, who else doing this shit? Who else is doing this shit, man?
I have no fucking
Triple
words.
H, man.
Dude, I have no fucking words.
That's Triple H, bro.
My dream was to always be a part of a crowd that was like in the Northeast, like Chicago crowd or a New York or New Jersey crowd, Philly. Now after watching SmackDown and Backlash, I want to fucking go to Puerto Rico and be a part of
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying, man. Because you just want to be a part of that. You want to be a part of all that, and that's what Triple H, bro. That's what I'm saying. He knows what it's like. He knows the fireworks. He knows the angles. He knows, bro. This is wrestling, and it's about everything. And that's one thing. Like, oh man, if I was a billionaire like Vince, I would do a lot of things different. And I'm glad that Triple H is already seeing that where he could just do whatever, like these little drones going around. That made a huge of a difference. It makes that shit look badass. Like the way it goes into the crowd, like all that shit, man. I'm telling you, it's badass, bro. Mm-hmm. I'm loving it. We had Rey Mysterio versus Dominic. That was a great fucking match.
Mm-hmm. That entire entrance though with the LWO to open up, like you had said, that fucking pop, dude.
Yeah,
everybody popped off that match. But Dominic, was it Dominic versus Ray that night?
Now that I'm thinking about it, it was Ray versus Zelina, and it was Dominic and Rhea at the main event.
That was the main event.
I don't know why I put that. I guess I was talking about the damn promo. OC versus the Viking Raiders. You know, OC.
Yep. Hey, the OC had a monster.
Yeah,
they had a monster pop too.
They did, bro.
They did. And seeing AJ Styles back in the blue.
Yeah, bro. AJ Styles and my girl, what's her name? Oh yeah, Mi Chin.
Yep.
You know the way she was dressed like AJ with the blue. That shit look cool. It's pretty badass, and then especially one of the best of the best promos that Cody Rhodes delivers, and it was just believable. It was straight up. It was fucking cool. Shout outs to Cody Rhodes. Yeah, let's go.
Oh, Cody Rhodes. Are we both rocking Cody Rhodes merch today?
Yeah, we rocking them. Man. Rocking them.
Um. Also, during that night, we had let's just skip right into the main event because that main event was fucking awesome, dude. Uh, was Ray and fucking
Dominic versus Cody and Zelina.
yep, and Ray and Zelina versus Dominic and Rhea, and fuck, at the end of the match, Bad Bunny comes out, right? Probably the most biggest fuck up in WWE history for the last decade, 2 decades. He comes out with a throwback WWF jacket on, and he has a WWF patches that were on his fucking jacket, and they showcase it. They fucking zoomed in on it, and it was on WWE TV. And apparently Vince was fucking pissed. Did you see that?
Where was this on again?
This was SmackDown. So Bad Bunny comes in at the end, right? He comes in at the end of the main event, and he enters in. Crowd goes nuts. Everybody goes nuts. But he's entering in with a jacket. Like
Oh, it was WWF, right?
he had
It was
the
like a retro WWF. Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah,
Who-
the WWF.
That Vince was yelling about this shit,
Apparently, no. Vince wasn't there. Vince wasn't.
but he was talking about this.
He was pissed. Like apparently, it came out today that Vince was fucking pissed about it because somebody in Gorilla let him go out like that. Like they let him go out with this.
Whoa, it's because they were thinking the same thing, man. That shit's badass, but it's because that old man doesn't get it. And also, you're gonna get this little lawsuit, but it's a little lawsuit, bro. It's just a little bit of money. Like, come on.
In the moment, I mean,
Like, why does he get so mad, bro? It's just like,
I wouldn't. I
don't
wouldn't
know.
get mad. I honestly wouldn't. I mean,
That shit is cool. That's a bad. When I saw that jacket, I was like, I was even telling my bro, like, that looks fuck. That's badass. Like that. That's an Attitude Era jacket
That's
or whatever. Like I even told him that, but I didn't even realize to myself, oh, copyright and all that. But why would I even worry about it? I'm a fan. I'm not a. I don't consider myself a fan, but like, well, I don't like to say fan. Obviously, I'm just like, I love this shit. You know what I mean? So, I didn't think of a big deal about that shit. Like, but obviously the copyright and all that stuff.
Yeah, you got the copyright, and you have like all the panda. They call it the fucking panda. But hey, it is what it is. That was probably the pop of the night, man. He comes out, Booker T. That's the name of his song. Comes popping, and the fucking entire crowd
Ooh,
goes nuts.
speaking about that new theme, Backlash.
You know what? Let's jump right into fucking Backlash. I'm
Yeah,
tired
we
of
going to Backlash. And real quick, let me talk about that fucking theme. That's why I'm real fucking like, yeah, I would say real thrilled. Yeah. Because I just literally chugged the 42 ounce under a minute. I'll show you a
my
little
God.
sneak. I'll show you a sneak peek of it. Let's get it. I'll just show you. I'm not gonna put the music because I don't want to put that copyright. But we had that Bad Bunny new theme. They showed off, and here we go with that 42. We'll start this off with this is the Backlash theme right here. This is what I really wanted to show off on this, but I mean we can still see it, right? We're watching it right now.
Yep.
That's an old English, folks. 42 ounce, 800. We got that Puerto Rican flag on the background. We got to celebrate that Backlash.
Damn.
So we're going for that final pull. Rocking that Cody Rhodes shirt, y'all. Man, we're going to kill that right there. Let's go.
Man.
But yeah, let's get right into this 5-star women's match.
Hey, I don't give a rat's ass, dude. That
Wow.
was one of the best women's matches I've ever.
Wow.
I'm pretty sure Io fucking felt like a star in that.
And I love Io, man.
Yeah.
Io Shirai, Io Sky, whatever you want to call her. Bro, she is
Gosh.
she is something else, man. She's the AJ Styles of females.
There's moments in WWE where they call audibles like mid match where they change the fucking In my opinion, they
The
should.
crowd
They should.
was roaring for this
They,
woman.
they were, man. They were booing the
They're
fuck.
booing the shit out of fucking Bianca, bro.
That's
But Bianca, she held
crazy.
it down like the John Cena she has embraced already in her.
Damn.
And man, that one-handed slam where
Yeah.
she had her, and the
Oh,
way like
jumping
she
face
threw her
first.
face first on the ring.
I
I'm
thought.
thinking it was planned because it couldn't have been a botch. What do you think? Was it a botch?
I don't know necessarily think it was a botch. Maybe Io just forgot to maybe adjust her body a certain way so it looked
So it
devastating.
was a botch, right?
I think it might have been a botch, bro.
Oh,
Because I think maybe Io fucking was with her momentum of her body kind of took her fucking a little bit more over than what she was supposed to be. But thankfully she didn't bust her fucking face open because
yeah. It's just I didn't see no reaction on Bianca, so it kind of looked natural. But I
it was
will say,
because though that freaking Bianca's got man strength with that fucking one arm press, dude.
I'm just like she got, bro. She's already the John Cena right now of women. So many, I was at the point already, waiting for damage control to come out. I was even telling King, man, she needs to be on her own already. She don't need to be with this damn group. I'm waiting like for a reason to have EO turn on them and be like, you know what, I don't need y'all. You know what I mean? And this is kind of what it looked like. They helped her out with that little kick and a little distraction, but at the end, it just seemed like right there where EO was on the top rope, she was looking too much at Bailey. I feel like hopefully EO calls out Bailey or they do some shit because EO definitely needs to be a singles wrestler. Her inches is going down, bro. Like she has it. What's up? What's up, Stan Marsh? She has it, man. What did you think about that? What did you think about all that that first match?
I think it does. If Dave Meltzer doesn't give that a fucking 5 stars, he's blind, dog.
Bro,
That match
that
was
is.
fucking awesome.
And who is he, bro? He is. I don't know if he was a wrestler before, man. He was probably a shitty one because I never heard of you. But
Either.
damn, that was a
I like
that was
how
a great fucking match.
I liked how
bro.
Io played to the crowd too, where she knew. I don't think she was expecting the crowd to be that heavily invested into her. You know what I mean? But once she got out there and felt the momentum of the crowd, she was calling out her moonsault, calling out her flips. Man, it was fucking awesome, dude.
Yeah.
And the moonsault that she had outside of the ring was fucking phenomenal, dude. I like the. I think. I don't know what she was going for, but she turned it. Bianca had Io up on her front side, and Io turned it into a fucking face buster. Was
Oh, that was like a kind of like an X Factor, right?
like an X Factor face buster, bro.
Yeah.
Devastating, dude. Even when she did the springboard,
Oh, bro, yeah.
drop kick.
Springboard. Yeah. Was it double knees or was it a drop kick?
I mean, it was a drop kick, but it was right in the chest, dude. Front.
Yeah, because she does it straight up. She does it straight up. She just pushes her legs in. Dude, that super power bomb on that's why like this match had it all, bro. That we're still talking about it. Super power bomb from the top rope. That was fucking hard. And even Belair, before like anything, like in the start of the match, she even threw a power bomb hard. Like she picked her up, kind of like the last ride. Yeah. And this one too, she had leverage on it, like slammed her way the fuck down. And that's why, like, people, I don't know, they sure as hell fucking appreciate that shit in Puerto Rico. Maybe the fucking, and that's what we're talking about. And I'm glad I'm gonna say it right the fuck now. He's not here right now, but fucking Matt Cardona, the fan of Matt Cardona. My boy Richie Rich, dude. We're talking about that. And oh shit, I don't know, blackout moment right now.
You're good.
I was hoping he was on here. He was fucking to point him out, but he's not on here.
That crowd was fucking awesome, dude. They appreciated everything that happened. A lot of the shit that the American crowd or the mainland USA crowds we take for granted and don't really pop for it. They fucking pop for it tonight. The second match of the night, man.
Oh, there you go. That's what we're talking about. That we're spoiled. America is spoiled.
Oh yeah.
Well, some of them. Not Chicago, New York. They're always there. They do their thing. Even down here in Texas, bro, it's usually pretty fire. There's some other states too that do hold it down, but that's what we're saying. Yeah, a little spoiled because when it comes to Puerto Rico and Canada, they're just at fucking Montreal and all these places, bro. It's just like they're getting sold out crowds and better reaction. Like I'm just like, man, just you could have the house shows and possibly the Raws and Smackdowns and NXT all over America, but man, when it comes to the POEs, the pay-per-views, let's fucking go, man. Let's go somewhere where it's fucking crazy. Because that's one thing about me, man. I love the pops, bro. I love the stadiums and all that shit, bro. It's badass. And we got AEW coming up with the Wembley Stadium as well.
Wembley show. I mean, I'm genuinely excited for that show. I'm just not really. I I don't know. I don't know. I think I'm just a jealous fuck that I wish WWE would have that venue. But you know what? Hey,
Me too. I am jealous.
AEW. More props to AEW getting it done. And Tony Khan always delivers on fucking big time people.
Well, that's smart. I mean, yeah. I mean, that's smart for wrestling. If you really look at it and you're like, oh, the guy's just trying to do, something for wrestling. All right, that's cool. But when you call fucking WWE out and you want to fucking say that, you kind of want something like, like, bro, WWE's always been there. You're never gonna make it. You know what I mean? Don't think that there's gonna ever be something with you. Well, you do whatever you want, but they defeated WCW. It's just like, I don't know. I don't see them competition with nobody. WWE's his own, bro.
Like we say, you can't call it competition and you can't call it a war.
Proficient. Ow.
Head to head in that same time slot with them
and everything they do, bro. Like the employees they have been there for years. Right. And just like they've been there, like they've done it. Like they're acting like, oh, this is a big deal, Wembley, bro. WWE's been all over the world since I knew the early 90s, but probably before then. Like I don't fucking know. Like I wasn't alive at that time, but like WWE is known for that, to always do those European tours. I mean, it's nothing new. All these sold out crowds going around.
Obviously, they're gonna fucking do really good. This is their first time doing a show of this stature. It's their first London show, right?
Since and not only Puerto Rico, they haven't been there since, what was it, 2003?
Yeah,
their last show. And besides that, we had that Seth Rollins, bro. Seth Rollins versus Omos right after that. Did you see how they had that one point where they dimmed the lights? It was all black, right? It was like pitch black, and they had, bro, there you go. That's what that needed. And I'm glad that they're doing that already. Like that's what Seth Rollins deserves. He deserves everybody chanting his song and have him right there, spot in the center while everybody's singing his song. I love it.
I loved how he didn't. I don't know how to say. I love how Omos fucking got his ass whooped. You know what I mean? Like it solidified Seth Rollins as a guy that's a giant slayer, so to say. Dude hit Omos with a shitload of fucking curb stomps, hit him with the fucking super curb stomp off the top rope. Man, dude, this match, it probably wasn't necessarily needed for him, but fuck, man, it was a great way to see Seth Rollins kind of just put his forefront in there as, I'm gonna win this World Heavyweight Championship regardless.
And just being real about it though, it's just, bro, like, he gets beat by Lesnar and then he gets beat by Seth. I mean, it kind of makes him, a little over in a way. Like, oh, he's wrestling all these guys, but in a way too, like, I'm pretty sure McMahon would have had him winning all those matches if it weren't for Triple H. Maybe. What do you think?
I think so. I mean, if before Triple H took over, they were fucking putting a rocket up Omos's ass and beat all these guys. But you know what? Having Omos lose to guys like this, it doesn't diminish him one bit.
Yeah, it doesn't. Yeah, I don't see.
He's
Well,
losing to
after
top
Seth
tier,
Rollins,
right?
I kind of see a little bit of it go down, but it's just like it's just it's the best day to be a fan
Yeah,
because you would literally would have had the different outcome for sure, 100%.
100%, bro. We also
What
after
else
that
we
match,
had? Oos. What else we had? Oos.
after that match, we had Austin Theory, Bobby Lashley,
That's right.
and I was about to say
Bronson Reed.
I was about to say Samoa Joe XXL, but then
Oh, you know
Bronson
what, you know what? You see that, bro. You love, bro. You see that. I do that shit
Reed.
all the time,
I'm
man.
about to
I'm
say
glad you're
Samoa
catching
Joe
on. Hey,
XXL.
Oos. I'm glad you're catching on to that shit. Let's go, bro.
But
We had
you know,
fucking Samoa Joe 3XL.
Samoa Joe XXL, man. Nah, but Bronson Reed, hey, Austin Theory had a pretty hell fucking that match had some loud pops, dude. Oh my gosh,
Oh yeah.
crowd carried that match. Austin
What?
Theory,
Telling you, the
uh,
whole pay-per-view, it never went
oh,
down, bro.
top to bottom, that fucking energy was just
Never
it,
went
it, it,
down.
it elevated, if anything, and they
No
started out
goofy
pretty high.
shit, no dumb shit. And if they had anything backstage, it was badass too, because they had Bad Bunny chilling out in the back with
With
Salvio
Savio
Vega.
Vega,
So I'm
those
saying shit was
Boricuas,
fucking
man,
dope, bro. But
it's
Boricuas, that's
crazy.
right. Then we had obviously Theory going over, but still badass way to win. Like it just all these matches that were predictable that we already knew who was gonna win. Us, we Bianca's gonna retain. Seth's gonna win. Theory's gonna win. Rhea's gonna win. All that stuff, like we already know. They're like who. That's who's gonna win. It's so predictable, right? And it's true, but the way you watch it, it's the coolest thing. Like you're watching it and then you're seeing the way they win, and you're like, oh fuck! Like if you really watch it without knowing who's gonna win, just fucking watch the match, literally,
Yeah,
because damn, all that stuff looked like it could have went easily the other way.
that whole
Good
segment
shit,
was
man.
every segment tonight was on point, dude. If you were just a casual fan watching this show for your first time, you had a great time watching it.
Oh, and let's get on to Zelina versus Ripley, bro. Um, we're
Loud
talking
pop.
about this because me and King had talked about this, and I talked to this about you too, my bro King Resco. We're talking about well, actually, we experienced this. Now we're watching this, and I told you both of you guys that when Drew McIntyre came out at that UK stadium, right? What was that stadium?
Clash at the Castle.
There you go, Clash of the
Pardon.
Castle. Bro,
Yeah.
he came out kind of looking like, he kind of looked, I don't know, to me, he looked sad a little bit. Like his face didn't look all right. And then I see, we already talked about this, man. We talked about this a bunch of times, bro. And to see Zelina's face and the way she was tearing, I mean, yeah, you could say she was tearing up about the reaction she was getting. But before that, when she was doing the flag thing, she already got that reaction. This is where like they're presenting her name herself, and she was doing that flag thing. She looked sad to me, bro, like kind of tearing that she wasn't gonna win. So that's one thing I had to definitely put over right there.
That's the
That
thing too,
it,
man.
it,
Like,
it kind of
uh,
sucks because when you see that, you're already like, oh, maybe they're gonna win, maybe they're not. But for a person like me, where I could tell by facial expressions and all that, like, kind of sucks because it kind of gives it away.
yep. You can tell by that. Like you said, you can tell by their attitude, like when they're making their entrance, whether or not they're gonna win. Like for example, when Drew McIntyre won the Royal Rumble, he came walking out that night when he was walking to the ring to face Brock, because that's when Brock was just eliminating everybody one by one, and you seen his reaction coming out, the shit that he was saying. You knew Drew was gonna win it. So, like you said, your entrance kind of tells it all. It's an easy tall tale, like, oh, what's gonna happen, and for you to say Zelina came out and the way that she did with her face, like you knew, like emotions are probably running high, but she also knows she's not gonna win in this
Yeah,
down. So
because it used to be, but they still do it for sure. Where
right.
like they'll like the referee will tell them like not mid match, but like a little later in that match that, oh yeah, they're gonna go over. Or they're yeah, you know what I mean. Like
Yeah.
they know by that, but it was just like I don't know. It's hard to tell. But from the beginning, for us, she did look fucking sad. Even when she was doing the whole thing with the flag, like she you could just say, like you know when you're gonna win or something, you know, like you're like I don't know. To me, her whole face looked like that. It just I don't know. That's just a wham. Also, as soon as she did lose, it was a great match. We saw how she lost, and we saw all that stuff with Rhea. Like literally, just she 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 said what she was gonna do. Pin her like a pretzel, whatever that happened.
Yep.
But the crowd telling her, and this is what me and King Resco were talking about. Like, from what I heard, the crowd said, I thought it said, "Aquí no la sepa tú eres Boricua," and King Resco said something else. He said, "Even though you didn't win, you're still Boricua, like you're still Puerto Rican." So that was a badass chant to hear at the as she was walking away. For a crowd to chant that at you, that's pretty dope, bro. That's cool. I like that
Wholesome.
shit.
Wholesome, dude. Next match we had what was the
Bad
next
Bunny
match?
versus Damien already.
No. Yeah. No, it was the Usos and Solo versus what you call the
Oh
Usos.
yeah,
No,
you're right. No, no,
no,
no, no, no. I'm right. Bad Bunny versus Damian Priest
oh, that was
comes
that.
out next. Yeah. You know
Oh,
what? I thought it was gonna be the main event from how they advertised it, but yeah, we got Bad Bunny versus Damian Priest right after. That's crazy, bro.
that
And
pop entrance,
bro,
bro.
the pop, the whole match. You know, the my favorite part was when he had the cart. Uh,
Oh, and he came for second.
that what was that like Raven? That was Raven,
That
bro.
was
Raven
ECW.
introduced you to
That
that
was
shit.
hardcore
But
championship.
remember when Raven came out in WWE
That was
WWF
backlash too.
like in
WWE
2000? Yeah, right. He came out with the
2002.
fucking cart with all the
He
shit.
wrestled. Who the fuck did he wrestle? He wrestled
Bro,
some.
Raven came out with the cart.
Yeah, backlash. It was for the
Yeah.
hardcore championship. Was I don't know who it was against, but
But I know for
he came out
sure he
pushing
was
out
the
that.
one to come out with the
Yeah,
cart, so that was
you'd
cool,
push it
bro.
up. You'd push it up against the ring apron, and you would grab each and every weapon that was in the ring,
Yeah,
fly it into the ring.
that was
And
fucking
you had the
badass,
purple
bro.
hue lights. The lights were all purple in the arena.
Yeah,
Yep, and he had that crazy ass, that Raven fucking cawing fucking in his theme song, just fucking
bro.
throwing that, bro.
Raven was
Yeah.
badass, bro. But
But that
yeah, that
match,
was Raven vibes right there, and that theme, it was so badass, bro, that I had to do a chug to it. And that's the one I just showed you. That chug did a theme to that, and badass new theme by Bad Bunny. Had
yes, sir.
Damian Priest come out before him. Great match overall. They went all around the arena in a little. The fans were chanting "Mesa, Mesa." They got the table.
It was it was great to see one of my all time favorite wrestlers make his return, man. You had Carlito coming out during
Carlito out of nowhere, bro. And
I don't
bro, hopefully he stays. Hopefully he becomes a LWO member because they need more. And he's perfect, man.
they do
He looks great as always. It's just
he does.
fucking sucks for them to bring him back at the Thunderdome. Made no sense with no people. It was just fucking stupid. They should have just waited off. But I'm glad he's back now, and hopefully he's
I
on
mean,
the contract.
could you really do what you call a Puerto Rican event without a cologne promo?
Oh,
You
especially
couldn't
his
do that,
dad.
man.
He's the ultimate
Especially
cologne,
Carlos
bro.
Colon, you know what I mean?
Carlos Cologne, man, shout out to him, bro.
You
He's
can't do a Puerto Rican event without cologne.
legendary, bro. So that was just to see Carlito, the fans pop big time. It was like looking at their own Dominic Mysterio.
I mean, I didn't have that shit written down anywhere in my fucking possibilities to happen tonight, but I'm glad it happened, dude. You know what I
Bro,
mean?
I would have never knew. And this is the shit that I love about the new regime, the new fucking era. This is what Triple H and Stephanie wanted for the longest time. And now they're getting it. Now that they're running business, they're doing it the fucking way that any fan would have run it. Like all these fans are smart as like we are, bro. Like we love the fireworks, we love the theme music, we love the storylines, we love everything that happened in the past, especially in the fucking 80s and 90s. Like we're about all that shit, bro. Like I don't know, it's
Happy.
just So good, man. Especially the ruthless aggression era and everything moving up. It's just awesome, bro. Um,
Bad Bunny going over on Damian Priest was just
yeah, bro. He went with the sliced bread. I don't know if you call it sliced bread one or
bread.
sliced bread number two. I thought that was it right there. I thought he was gonna win with the sliced bread, and he didn't get it all the way. It looked like he fell to his side.
Might have,
Uh,
but
yeah,
that crowd
uh,
with that crowd reaction, they didn't care, dude. That was a
they didn't
great
give a
fucking.
shit, bro. Anyways, this is a great match, bro.
Next, we had the
Canadian Destroyer. There was the Bunny Destroyer.
Bunny Destroyer, the Puerto Rican Destroyer, whatever you want to call it. That shit was Bad Bunny. Like we said, it's a celebrity that's fucking coming in, making the crossover. You're not gonna get any better than Bad Bunny, dog. No matter what celebrity you try to put in a professional wrestling ring, Bad Bunny is the shit, dude. I don't
I'm
give a.
just saying, Logan Paul. He ain't no Logan Paul.
Oh, he ain't a Logan Paul.
But I
Definitely
mean,
not. But fuck
he's
her.
doing, and I just love his shit. Like, man, I'm glad that me and King Resco, my boy, was talking about this. He looks like Shane, bro. Like the way he takes the moves and
Yeah.
the way he's thrown around like a rag doll. He has that Shane McMahon vibes, bro. Like the way, like you gotta watch that. You gotta see the way he's getting up from these moves and all that stuff. The way he sells Shane McMahon vibes, big time. You know, because he still, you know, by Shane, like he's still green, even though it's been years of this. You would think he'd get better, but it's just like those little things that, like, what do we call it? The unorthodox kind of style. But yeah, you see that from Bad Bunny. He's gonna get better if he really like
Hones in on it, dude.
this was good. This was good for real because that was a long match. You know, went on for what, like 30 minutes,
That was a long-
35.
Yeah. It was
Great
a long
match.
match. Great fucking match. Next, we had the 6-man tag, the Usos and Solo versus
Bro, there's a lot of storytelling in this match. Wasn't it, man?
a lot, dude. You know, there's a lot. We could already sense weeks coming in that there is ascension within the bloodline, but we got to see. We really got to see it tonight with Solo almost someone spiking Jay coming out of his shell and telling him,
Yeah, right there. Yeah, the people are right now. It seems like we're gonna get a Jay versus Jay versus Solo match.
"Yeah, we're finally gonna get main event Jey Uso making his own solo run." I don't see Jimmy making the move with him to.
Oh hell no, bro! Jimmy to me it looks like a follower all the way, bro. I see Jay as his own. He's the one always, you know, speaking his voice and saying, "Hey man, hell no, I ain't gonna get disrespect." You know, bro. It's just like that's the way Jay, and that's why everybody loves him. Like, bro, Jay, he's his own man, bro. He's gonna keep doing that shit, and that's what's awesome about that. I like that.
Yep.
And we also see. It was a great match, bro. Everything going on. I didn't expect any less from this. But we see Solo getting riddled right after he thought this man was going to win. You see Solo with the thumb, Umaga style. And I was going to say, Solo, to me, already looks like a way better Umaga. Big time, bro. Just the way this man is so athletic. And the way, like, he's good to go. I mean, Umaga was a savage, bro, but I don't know, bro. Solo's the man, especially that spike. One and done. It was over.
Yep. It was more so of Solo has just a lot more personality, man. I mean, yeah, Umaga had personality, but he had a mouthpiece. He had Armando Estrada as a guy talking.
Yeah.
Solo can talk.
Armando Estrada. I was gonna say about Solo too is just like now I'm glad they're having him talk, so that makes him a big deal, especially when he's talking, you know, very calm, you know, choosing his words. Man, that's the Solo you want, man, when he talks fucking good and he can wrestle and he can deliver. Fuck yeah, man. Shout out to Solo Sokoa. Brock.
Moving on to our main event. Brock versus
Cody Rhodes.
I'm glad Cody got the dub, but that was an awkward finish. I don't know how you felt about that finish, but awkward finish to me. It kind of gave me the same vibes as him versus Nick Aldis as at All In with the roll up pin for the NWA title.
Oh, okay,
Kind
yeah.
of
I
last,
did. Okay, I like that. Yeah,
you
I
know.
like how you saw it, but I didn't see any of that, bro. To me, I saw this is what I saw. I saw like and it's crazy, man. I wish Richie Rich was here, man, to fucking hear what I had to say. Should have sent him the damn link. But he was talking about that Randy Orton and Brock Lesnar finish. He literally thought that Cody was gonna get beat in under 5 minutes. Like fucking Randy, like well, he didn't get beat in five, but it was like a 10, 15 minute match, busting him open with that elbow. You know how Randy Orton had all that
Oh
blood
yeah, it was
going,
a SummerSlam.
and he thought it was gonna be one of those matches where it was just like not believable, but no, bro, fucking Cody, rightfully so, man. This man got fucked over at WrestleMania with Roman, so you kind of as fan feel kind of pissed. And the way it went, it was perfect, man. They started from the outside, and Cody got the upper hand with the steel steps, and you're expecting the German suplex
By Brock.
by Brock and do all the Brock stuff.
The
And
super-
then I didn't even notice that they had done the apron. Who was messing with that? Was it Brock or was it Cody?
I think it was Brock.
He was just
Oh,
messing with it.
I think it was Cody that was messing with the apron to kind of give himself an advantage.
Oh, so he had already put that out there, right?
I think so, dude.
Yeah, I would have to look back at that, but yeah, bro, that happened, and to see the way Brock took it, I was shocked to see him get busted just like that. So we know for sure that was a plant that was supposed to happen, and that's something that I was going to talk about on Wrestling News about that blood right there. But yeah, it literally opened him up. There is blood, and I was expecting it. So the blood happened,
I didn't
and
expect it to come from Brock though, dog. Honestly,
yeah,
I expected
bro.
Cody.
If you think about it, it's a long time coming because Randy Orton, like I said, he did this to Randy, he did this to all this guy. Man, get this man over, and he did. He got Cody over.
There's a big mistake that Corey Graves was making on commentary because there's a very big fucking difference between an RKO and a Cody Cutter. Cody Cutters are done as springboards off the second rope. He wasn't hitting Cody Cutters. He was hitting RKOs tonight.
Yeah, he was.
He was hitting RKOs. So when I saw that and I heard Corey Graves call it a Cody Cutter, I'm like,
Oh, so the blood does make sense with it.
it does. I was like, he was hitting him because the RKO you do it from a stand up position when you're facing forward.
Man, that was like he was getting
Because-
Randy's back. I mean, he was getting Randy for that one because it went the other way. That's why I texted my boy Richie Rich fast. I just put it went the other way. It literally did. I mean, Brock got busted and Brock got beat. And for that pin to happen, it was the best thing for. I didn't look at what you're talking about until you told me, but from what I saw was a desperate win to get it anyhow. And I mean, this match could have went longer. Things could have happened, but we already had a badass fucking show in Puerto Rico. The way it ended, that brief, I was happy with it, man.
Yep. I mean, we didn't see Brock get demoralized or get
Yeah,
buried,
it was
like,
fair to me.
It was just a fucking smart win.
Yeah.
Like, he just got outsmarted. He didn't get overpowered.
Yeah,
He
he didn't get overpowered. He didn't lose face for anything. Like,
he lost.
he
lost
got
mentally,
he
dog.
busted himself open, and he got pinned. And it's just like a dick. How else could we say it? It was
Right. It was just he didn't cross his T's and dot his I's. He just got caught slipping, dog.
I thought it was a great finish, honestly, man. Whoever, whatever, anybody else says, I'm not biased about shit because why would I be? Like, man, this is, to me, I see this as just like, Brock, you fuck with the wrong person, bro. This man is on a journey. He's trying to finish the motherfucking story, and he made it even a bigger story now. So I'm liking all that stuff. I'm glad all that stuff's happening.
Now we tune into Monday Night Raw and we just see where does Cody's avenue take him.
Yeah.
We got Night of Champions coming up. Does he enter the tournament? What does he do? We don't know.
Oh yeah, that's what we're gonna see this Monday on Raw. I was
Monday.
gonna say, Oos, on wrestling news.
Yes, sir.
If you want, I'll go first real quick.
Yeah, go
I
ahead.
just want to say the first one is Triple H announced that world title tournament, and this is pretty cool. You know, a lot of fans were saying that the Raw and SmackDown, that some fans were going to be like saying, "Oh, why does SmackDown got to do it?" Well, you know what? If you think about it, if SmackDown's a part of this too, that means if they win, they can head to Raw. You know what I mean? So I don't know. There's people complaining about this, but anyways, we got the two. There's going to be two triple threat matches for Raw and SmackDown, and from those two matches, those two will fight at the main event, and then from then, whoever wins from that main event will wrestle Raw or SmackDown, and vice versa happens to those two brands. And these two, Raw versus SmackDown, will wrestle for that World Heavyweight title. And people were saying it should have been Cody versus Seth for that world title. And yeah, I completely fucking agree. It
I,
should be Cody Rhodes versus Seth because those are the two hottest, no homo, biggest wrestlers right the fuck now, right now.
yep,
Nobody bigger than fucking Seth and Cody, bro. Nobody bigger.
not one person in this industry.
Nobody. Fuck. Hey, Drew McIntyre, you want to leave? Get the fuck out of here, bro. For real. We love what you did for that Thunderdome era. All that shit. You were good, bro. I still love Drew McIntyre, but bro, if you're bitching about your contract, you know, I don't know what else to say, bro. They
Agreed.
have him at a badass spot. I don't know why he's bitching, bro.
I don't know
He's
either.
with his best friend too, Sheamus, bro.
That's what I'm saying. And like, it's not like they don't have him doing anything. It's not like they won't have plans for him throughout. You know what I mean? Like they'll always have something for Drew. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah,
that's
they'll always have something for Drew. Real quick, I'm just gonna say these real quick. AEW, 60,000 tickets already sold by Tony Khan. At this point, they need to sign Matt Cardona, but I'm just fucking around. I mean, WWE needs to sign Matt Cardona, and also, no blood in wrestling. They're saying some shit about none to be shown on WWE television, or any injuries, especially for talent. No blood, no injuries on their fucking I guess their social media or anything like that. Like,
yeah,
bro, we just saw fucking blood on this fucking backlash. What are they talking about? Hopefully this is some bullshit news because this is something that they really said that they don't want to see blood in their shows. But I'm just like, bro, no one blades each other, and if blood is shown, I mean, it's fucking wrestling. It's not a PG show. It's not a fucking it's not a fucking Disney show. It's not even meant for kids.
right,
Even though I watched the shit out of it when I was a kid in the Attitude Era, and that was the worst time.
right.
Look how I turned out.
You had anything else for wrestling news this week, bro?
I'm done.
So my only wrestling news this week is that there was a rumor going around that Asuka had asked for her release from WWE. However, it's been shot down by Asuka herself, saying she didn't ask for her release. I think a lot of people are just getting concerned because she came back with this repackaged gimmick, and once again she got fucked over at WrestleMania. But it's all a working thing, you know what I mean? They're not gonna give us everything we want, but everything's kind of a
Yeah, she probably got injured or something, and plus she's already dropped it on SmackDown.
Yep.
So we'll see what happens with that. But I'm looking forward for a big Charlotte versus Bianca match because that's when if she beats Charlotte, that's when she really shows that she's the real boss. The real. Oh, did she just fucking take Sasha Banks' spot? Yeah, she fucking did, and well deserved. Fuck you, Sasha.
And money.
Anyways, she didn't. Yeah, it's because she didn't want to fucking put Bianca over. Go fuck yourself, Sasha.
That's what I'm saying. And
Overall, Backlash was badass. What was that?
Your moment of the week, bro.
Moment of the week, Oos. How about yours? Let's go with yours first, because I'm not too sure of mine.
Bad Bunny. I'm going with Bad Bunny entrances in Puerto Rico for SmackDown and Backlash.
Oh man, those are so good, bro.
Insanely crazy pops, dude. I can't compare. I can't compare another entrance like that in the last 5 years, dude. Maybe Cody Rhodes' entrance at WrestleMania when he returned, but none that crazy, dude. To me, that was my moment of the week. How about you, brother?
Moment of the week. If it's considered a week, man, shoot, I would just like to say Carlito, bro.
Oh, great one.
Like if it's a
Okay,
part of this week,
it
hopefully it
is.
is. Man,
It is.
Carlito, that was so fucking amazing, bro. It's like something you hope for at a Rumble, but no, bro, this is on a pay per view, and this is what I missed. Vince used to do this type of shit in the fucking Attitude Era and the 2001 era. That was my fucking favorite era, 2002 era. I used to love this stuff on pay per views, but no, he has to treat everything like a wrestle, like he has to do a WrestleMania and show off all his stuff. Bro, you can show off all this type of stuff on pay-per-views. And I'm loving that Triple H is doing this. And that's why we're able to see cool shit like this. So man, that's why I
Everything.
gotta say that's a moment of the week right there.
Yep, everything's a slow burning fire, bro. Just gotta let it fucking burn, dog.
Yeah, let's fucking go, bro.
But this is a great fucking week in wrestling, man.
Oh
We had
yeah.
another great week, another great WWE Premium Live event, and we'll be right back again next week Saturday, man. So
That's right.
don't not tune in next week Saturday night because we're gonna have another great fucking show for you. This is wrestling news and fucking brews. I'm Moose Juice. This is
Let's
JS.
go, man.
Too fucking sweet.
And spike your mother freaking hair.